come on to the show, make sure to do a little thumbs up or just do a little shout out to let me know that you are here. So I want to thank my dad is in town visiting me from Washington, so I do have another live audience. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
My dad is chilling at the table watching the show. You guys, today I'm doing a take on chicken and waffles. Now, coming from Nashville, a few years ago, I moved here from Nashville, Tennessee, and for some reason, I picked up on grits in Nashville, and fried food, but I did not pick up on chicken and waffles. And it wasn't until I got to LA and went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles that I figured out what chicken and waffles was, and I still don't understand what it is, actually, like, together. And so I would order it separately. It's like I want chicken on one plate, I want the waffles on the other, because I don't want things touching, and I don't like my syrup touching the chicken, because I don't want sweet chicken. So anyways, I know it's a big thing. So I, today, want to create a different version. Like, I want to put a little bit of an Asian twist on it. So I'm going to do a oyster sauce pork chop with a pandan waffle, and then we're going to put them on top. So it's an Asian twist on chicken and waffles. So let's go ahead and get started with the mixture for the pork chops. Now today I'm using pork chop, and they're about 3/4 inch thick, like this. You guys can see that. Pork chop with the bone. Now I'm leaving the bone in. You guys can get pork loin as well with no bone, but I always like all the meat that I use always has a bone in it because it gives it a little more deep, rich flavor, a little more fat, and it tastes good. Plus, Asians like to gnaw on the bones, right? Well, okay, maybe not just Asians. I think a lot of people like to gnaw on the bones. All right, so I got my pork chops. I've already got them washed, ready to go. Now, I'm gonna take some oyster sauce. Now, we use oyster sauce and like hoisin sauce. They're like the barbecues for Asian cooking, you know, but they taste nothing like barbecue sauce. But the oyster sauce is made from oysters, where hoisin sauce is made from fermented soybeans. So they are distinctive, there's a distinct flavor each one has. But some people will use hoisin sauce to marinate, and some people use oyster sauce to marinate. We've always used oyster sauce. It just gives that meat this savory, yummy, sweet, caramelized flavor. So I'm going to do a 1/2 cup of oyster sauce. And this is for 2 pork chops, and I'm going to grill these. 1/2 cup there. Okay. Paper towels. Towel. I hope everybody's having a good day and everybody had a great weekend. Now I'm going to add some soy sauce, probably about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. There we go. A little bit of salt. I'm going to do a teaspoon. No, I'm going to do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I eyeball this so much, so I'm trying to measure as I go. I think what I'm going to do is post the recipe on the site when I'm done. And I realize I think I have quite a few recipes to post. Let me do 1 teaspoon of pepper. I love pepper in my food. Okay. Pepper. Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, I'm gonna whisk all of this together. Oh, and I need to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Wow, no, I'm gonna do 1/2 a tablespoon of sugar. There's already a lot of sugar in the oyster sauce, so I don't wanna go overboard with the granulated sugar. You can also use brown sugar as well, but now look, you guys, I'm going to mix this all together really well. And I want the sugar to dissolve so it gels in with the rest of the ingredients. Okay, I think oh yeah, you can see it, Sweet. Now again, you know, since it's made from oyster, some people are allergic to shellfish, so that's where you could use the hoisin sauce. It is going to taste different though, because they do not taste anything alike. Mix this up. Now I've already turned on my grill. You guys, I'm using a Cuisinart grill. I was getting ready to bring in my tabletop grill because it's like, I mean, how high does the fire actually get, right? But then I was advised not to do that. So I'm using my griddle, my Cuisinart griddle. I love this handy dandy machine. You guys, it has two, I turned this on a bit ago so it gets hot. I guess I should open it. It has the plates for grilling. So I'm going to use, since I'm only doing two, I'm going to go ahead and put the pork chops onto the grill. Now the reason, you guys, I like the meat barbecued. I says all meat. I like all meat barbecued more so than baked. Olive oil. I'm spraying my skillet with olive oil. I definitely like the flavor of what the barbecue brings to the meat. You like barbecue meat better, Dad, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, we're going to be barbecuing these ones with the Cuisinart since we're doing some indoor barbecuing. Okay, I'm just going to leave this open. Now, you guys, usually I would make this marinade and I would let it sit for a few hours. We're going to let it sit for a few minutes. We're going to let it sit for a few minutes. So you just take a Ziploc bag. I'm going to put my 2 pork chops in the bag. Another thing, you guys, when we start cooking these, you don't want to ever overcook pork chops either. 135, take them off, and then they'll continue to cook, so they'll go to about 145, but over that, you're going to end up with some dry pork chops, and you don't want dry pork chops. Okay, now I'm just going to pour the mixture into the bag, like this. And then, I tell you, Ziploc bags, amazing, amazing. Don't have to worry about getting your hands dirty. I don't got to put on my gloves. Just going to zip it up, some air out, and look at, you guys, mix it around, and it coats all your meat evenly. Look at that, look at that. You want every piece of meat, or every part of the pork chop, every part of the pork chop or the meat, to have some of this marinade on it. So what you would normally do is let this sit in the fridge for a few hours. The longer the better. You can even do this up to 24 hours in advance. Look at how amazing that is. Every bite is going to have some of this savory, delicious marinade. So that's what you would do. Normally we would stick this in the fridge for a few hours. But we're going to go ahead and put it on the barbecue now. Or maybe I should stick it in for a few minutes. I don't know if that'll really make a difference. But I'm going to put it in for a few minutes while I make the pandan waffle mix. The pork chops aren't going to take very long to cook. Maybe like 3 to 4 minutes per side. So how are we doing, everybody? I'm assuming you guys can all hear and see good, right? And if you guys have any questions, make sure to use @post and then write out your question or whatever you want to say so it shows up. It goes right across the bottom of the screen. Got my coffee this week. Lots and lots of coffee. Okay. So now I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I wonder if I should, I think I'm going to go ahead and put on the pork chops while I make this, the pandan waffles. Let me go ahead and get the pork chops started because each one is not going to take very long. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we've marinated these for 24 hours. Now, if you're using an outdoor grill, obviously you don't need to put olive oil on your grill. But since this is an indoor grill, put olive oil so it doesn't stick. All right, ready for some sizzle, you guys? Okay, well that was a little sizzle. That was very little sizzle. We turn this back up. Okay. Put the other one on here. This is perfect for 2 pork chops. But this can also, you guys, this will do like 4 hamburgers. Small hamburgers, like maybe 2 ounces each. All right, let's get this going. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna let this cook until, hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna let it cook a little bit while I go ahead and make the pandan mixture. Now I wanna show you guys though a picture. This is the pork chop. Actually, I think these are pork ribs and pork chops, but this is what you're going for, you guys, when you take them off of the barbecue. Now again, remember the barbecue gives it such an amazing flavor, more so than, baking. So those are the pork chops. Now I'm gonna make pandan waffles. Now, you guys, pandan waffles are like Vietnamese street tacos. So I grew up with these waffles, and they're you just eat them. Like you don't add sugar, you don't add well, there's a little sugar in the mix, but I mean you don't add you don't douse them in syrup, and you don't dip them in things. They're just meant to be eaten just plain because we have coconut flakes in them, there's coconut milk, and there is a little bit of sugar. So it's like they're so good. And most of the times when you go to different Asian markets, you'll see the little trucks outside, and they'll be selling pandan waffles, and you can smell that it's a very distinctive smell because they're green because of the pandan extract. Now, you guys, this is what the waffles, if you've seen these in some of the Asian markets, this is a pandan waffle. It's a Vietnamese waffle. Now, this is the pandan plant, you guys. Huge in Southeast Asia. And then this is the leaves. A lot of times you can crush up the leaves and mix it with water, and then you have your pandan extract, or you can buy the little pandan bottle. It has an essence of like vanilla and almond. So, and it's green because the plant is green. So the plant itself, like if you were to like walk by the plant, it wouldn't smell like vanilla and almonds. It's like you actually have to crush it to release some of the flavors. So that's where you get that distinctive smell. And the taste is like a hint of vanilla, a hint. But it does have a very distinctive flavor. So, pandan waffles, they're green, waffles, delicious. I'm gonna go ahead and add the wet ingredients first. I'm using an egg. 1 egg, and then I'm gonna use 1 can of coconut milk. Now, the coconut milk I'm using today is an Indonesian coconut milk. I like this coconut. Like this is a Thai coconut milk. This is an Indonesian coconut milk. This has 95% coconut, and this is 65%. So the rest of the percent is water. So depending on how much of a coconut flavor you want, a lot of people that make curries, like the Thai curries, use this brand of coconut milk. But you guys, look at this. There are so many different brands of coconut milk. So the one I'm using today is the Cara coconut milk. Again, it's just preference. I would just, get a few different cans. They're like $1 something each. Get a few different cans and give them a try. There's also, I know, Trader Joe's has their own type of coconut milk as well, and I think they also have a light version. That's good too. Not gonna knock any of them. It's whatever your preference is. So I'm mixing 1 can of coconut milk and 1 egg, and then I'm gonna do about a teaspoon of pandan. I'm mixing the wet ingredients first. Anytime, you guys, when you're baking, you always wanna mix the wet ingredients and your dry ingredients separately. Now, the reason, it just make sure everything combines well. You know what I mean? So like you have flour and baking soda, you're just gonna whisk it to make sure everything is mixed evenly. And along with the wet ingredients, you just want everything to kind of gel together. Now look at this. It smells so good. Okay, so this one, about a teaspoon I'm not going to use a measuring spoon because it's really thick and sticky, and I can never get it off the measuring spoon. Handy dandy Breville immersion blender. All right, whisker. I'm using the whisking attachment today. All right, you guys, look at how pretty this is. Yeah, it smells really good, especially right next to the oyster flavored pork chop. Okay, this is going to be huge on flavor, you guys. No syrup needed. I don't think you'd be able to put, well, I guess you could put syrup on pork chops, but I don't know. Okay. I love these. My mom used to make these just piles and piles and piles of them. They're really good too. The next day, you guys, you just put them in a toaster and it brings them back to life. It makes them super extra crunchy again. Ooh, you can make pandan ice cream sandwiches. 2 things of pandan, look at my eyes on. 2 pandan waffles and put ice cream in the middle. See, there's so many possibilities. How are you doing, Dad?
I'm doing good.
Hey, my dad's like, what is going on right now? Hey, daughter, what is she doing? Okay, you guys hear that sizzle? Wow, we're just doing so many things at one time. I love it. Okay, I want to put the top down. This will cook the top and the bottom. Now again, if you can cook these outside on the grill, cook them outside on the grill. But this is the indoor grill. So we're using this Griddler by Cuisinart. You guys, I'm sure you can tell, I love products. I love kitchen tools. Anything to make things more simple. All right, now I'm going to go ahead. Okay, grab a bowl for my dry ingredients. So now I've got 3 tablespoons of sugar. You guys, you can substitute any sugar alternative. I did try making this one time with stevia, and it left this weird aftertaste. But it's just not indicative to a Vietnamese waffle. So, I mean, I know a lot of people try to stay off of everything white and sugar and flour. Oh, okay, here you go though. For the flour, if you don't want to use regular unbleached flour, you can use tapioca flour. You can use rice flour, but just make sure to look up. I know, like if you're using a 1 1/4 cup of regular flour, you're not going to use as much of the tapioca flour because the tapioca flour is more thick. So you won't use as much, but you can make substitutions. Okay, so I'm going to use 3 tablespoons of sugar. And then I'm going to do a cup and 1/4 of unbleached flour. There we go. My 1 cup and my 1/4 cup. Okay, and then I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Can you smell the pork chops, Dad?
Oh, yeah.
You can? Maybe I just smell it because I'm right here. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And I need to get another whisk. I have so many whisks. You're just going to gently whisk this together, combining the 3 ingredients, just so it's all evenly mixed together. And then we're going to whisk it into the wet ingredients, just a little bit at a time. Yeah. Okay, come back here, my bravo. All right. No, I want to use this. Yeah, bring it here. You check on these. Woo! You guys, the grill marks are amazing. I had no idea it was going to be this. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, so turning this down on low. Okay, Bravo, do your job. Now I'm just putting it a little bit at a time. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this looks just dangerous. I should have got a bowl with a little spout. Okay, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. You don't want to dump all the flour mixture in at once. You just get a big blob. So again, you want everything to blend together well. I think I'm getting more outside of the mixing bowl than in. Come on, come on. All right. Oh. There we go. Oh. All right. Now just mix this So let's turn it up a little bit, mix it all together. This is your waffle mix, you guys. See? Oh yeah, you guys can see this. Oh, love it. Okay, the pork chops smell about done. I've been cooking pork chops for so long, you guys, that you just know, when they're done. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take the pork chops off. Remember, they will continue to cook, you guys. This clean. Okay, my plate for pork chops. I've already turned the waffle maker on too, you guys. I have to tell you something about this waffle maker. All right, let's look at this. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna turn them over and put the lid back on for a minute because I want grill marks on the top too. And wow, I'm actually very impressed. I usually cook hamburgers or I'll cook chicken. On this, I've never actually cooked the pork chop, and I'm getting the same smells and the same grill marks as I would cooking it outside. All right, so you guys, let's go ahead and start making our waffles. Hi guys. Now this waffle maker, this is a Toastmaster waffle maker. My mom gave me this so long ago. I'm sure she got this when she was like 5. And I think that they made things back then so well that if you can get your hands on some older equipment that's been passed down, I mean, keep it because it still works. It's pretty amazing. Plus, I like it just for the nostalgic reasons. So I turned the waffle maker on. You guys can use any kind of waffle maker. A Hello Kitty waffle maker. You can use a round waffle maker. A square waffle maker. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of canola oil. And then now, you guys, most of the time, like I said earlier, coconut milk, the sugar, we will add coconut flakes to this as it's cooking. However, because it's going with the pork chop, I'm going to not add the coconut flakes because I don't want that. I don't even want that extra little sweet. And I'm just going to pour the mix in. Oh, maybe you guys can see it. Oh, yay! I'm going to pour some in. Now, this machine, ooh, that's hot. I'm going to put this down. The little light is going to pop up orange when this is ready, and then we're going to make another one. I think this is, oh yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show you guys here's the other picture. This is the coconut milk that you guys would use. I sometimes forget I got all these pictures over here, but this is the coconut milk you guys would use if you're making like, that's from Thailand. If you're making curries and stuff, because there is a lot with Thai cooking and with Thai desserts, there's a lot of coconut milk. And my aunt, who's Thai, and every time we cook together, this is the one that she always uses. I've been researching coconut milks a bit, and this one was from Indonesia, and I really wanted to try it, and I really like that. You guys, this has like 95%. It'll tell you, coconut at 90%. So coconut is the first ingredient, which is amazing, and then water, and then a few little extra things. Now I know the coconut milk you buy at Trader Joe's doesn't have those few little extra things, but it also doesn't taste the same either. So be aware of that when you're cooking, what you're really going for. Woo! There's my pork chops. There's those grill marks. Now you smell it, Dad? Mm. Look at this. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna take these off. Oh, can you guys see that? Look. I love it when food has grill marks on it. It's just so pretty. Oh, and you got the bone. You know, I thought about maybe using boneless pork loin because it's a waffle, or it's going on top of the waffle, so you'd be able to cut easier. And then I was like, no. It's like I don't want to. Everything I usually do is with a bone on it, and so I want that flavor. And you can cut around the bone, and plus, hello, and you can eat the bone later. Okay, so there's the pork chops. We're gonna let those sit. Remember, they continue to cook. You guys are still super, super hot. I would put a thermometer in it, but I actually don't have a thermometer, but I know they're done. And I know they're not gonna be overdone or dry. Pork chops are so easy to overcook. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going?
Turn it off.
Yes, I did turn it off. It is off. I know it's still sizzling, huh? I want to keep it shut though because I don't want, look at, I can get a facial right now, a pork chop facial. Okay, does anybody have any questions about our pork chops and waffles today? Oh no, oyster flavored pork chops and pandan waffles. I'm gonna like Asianify everything. Okay, still cooking. Let me go ahead and get, I want us to make sure that, yeah, I'm gonna make sure we got everything. Woo, I'm excited. This is what we're having for dinner, by the way. Oh, I guess we're gonna be having this for lunch. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited for the waffles. I was a little worried that the timing on this would be like super, super long, but it's not. I don't want to keep popping this open. I'm gonna let that cook for just maybe another minute. I want it to get a little brown on the edges. But it's gonna look just like the picture. It's green. I mean, someone sent me an email last night and they were like, "Oh my God, why is the waffle green in color?" And of course, it's the pandan. I think too with the pandan waffle, like it's gonna add enough of a sweetness. You don't need the syrup because, again, there's a little sugar in the waffle and the savoriness of the pork chop. It's gonna be a different taste than like a fried chicken because of the oyster sauce, you know, and it has that thick caramelized sugary coating on it. So it's already gonna be sweet enough for you guys. Then you don't have to add syrup. But if you want to add syrup, you can always add syrup. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. Hi, how are you? How are you doing, Natalie? Okay. All right, so this, for the sake of TV time, I'm gonna go ahead and take the waffle out. I do want to put another one on though, so it can cook while I plate the rest. Again, thank you. So, girl, we're making hoisin flavored pork chops on top of pandan waffles. So I'm Asianifying the chicken and waffles from the South. Oh, you guys, you know, I did look that up. I was trying to figure out where chicken and waffles came from because honestly, it's, again, I don't get it. It's like I'll order them, but on separate plates, and I think it looks pretty. Okay, shutting the waffle maker. Okay, you guys, look at how beautiful this waffle is. Oh, it's so green and pretty. And the pandan smell. You can smell the pandan. Again, it is almondy vanilla essence. So you have your pandan waffle, and then your pork chop. Your nicely grilled oyster sauce. I hope I didn't say hoisin earlier. Oyster sauce, marinated pork chop. Look at how yummy that is. Oh my gosh. I'm sure that you could, I think pandan, you know how like vanilla extract does come in, vanilla extract comes in, you know, the brown color, but you can also get clear. I don't know if you can do that with pandan, but it's like whenever you see something green, like in any Asian dessert or in Jello, it's like you know it's pandan sauce. And so I've never even tried looking for a clear pandan. But anyways, you guys, I will post this recipe here in just a few minutes with all the measurements for everything that you need for this chicken and waffle dish. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, you guys, because if you subscribe, you will get notices every week of when the shows are getting broadcast. So here is some info. Follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Instagram. make sure to subscribe to the page as well, again, so you can get the notifications. And this is Chomp on This with Kimlai, and I will see you guys later on during the week. Have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye, everybody. Ciao.